extinguisher would be used to put out a fire if there was ever a fire in the lab, and it cannot be used on people.
Why do chemists use goggles?
Goggles are used to protect the chemist's eyes from any substances that they are using to make experiments.
Why would a first aid kit be necessary in the lab?
A first aid kit is just in case a chemist got a scrape, cut, or burn during an experiment. How is a fire blanket used?
If you were to get caught on fire during a lab, you would wrap it tightly around yourself to suffocate the
Why
fire.
would a chemist need a waste bag in the lab?
You would use it to properly dispose of chemicals.
What is an eye wash station and what is it used for?
It is used for when you get a substance in your eye. You're going to pull the lever and turn on the faucet, and these things will spray into your eyes to wash it out.
Experiment, we used 100 milliliters of water, 6 milliliters of Oreo, test tube rack, test tubes, pipette, 1 beaker, 1 container, safety goggles, gloves, waste bag. We will now be demonstrating how to properly do this experiment. We will be demonstrating how to classify matter doing the Oreo and water experiment.
I will be taking 100 milliliters of water from this beaker and putting it into this container.
Now I will be using my pipette to get 6 milliliters of Oreo out of the test tube from the test tube rack. As you can tell now, the Oreo is on top of the water and they are two completely different substances of matter.
Now we will properly dispose of the chemical.
Experiment, we used 5 scoops of cornstarch, 100 milliliters of water, a stirring rod, a container, a beaker, a cup. Bella will now show how to properly do this experiment.
Starch and water experiment. First, I'm going to be taking my beaker filled with water, 100 milliliters, and dump it in this container. Then, I'm going to take this blue spoon and take 5 scoops of cornstarch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I'm going to take my stirrer rod and stir it gently. And now, look at it.
This experiment is a suspension. The different particles blend fairly well and appear homogeneous, but will settle out into different phases over time.
Why would a first aid kit be necessary?
Hold it like that. Hold it. How is a fire blanket used?
If you were to get caught on fire, you would wrap it tightly around yourself to suffocate the fire.
Oh my god. You look like a bee. Now we will be doing the Oreo and water experiment.
I will be taking 100 milliliters of water in this beaker and pouring it into this container. 1, 2, 3.
Now we hold on.
So we will be conducting the oil and water experiment. What are you doing?
That's why it sounded weird in my ear. Stop it.
Sorry, Kenzie's having problems with her ear and can't hear anything. Kenzie, what is this cornstarch thing supposed to do? Because it's all white liquid and it didn't do anything.